Today I'm showing you guys how to make this absolutely incredible short rib recipe. It is a red wine braised short rib. It is just so good, so flavorful, so tender. It is everything I love about a comforting winter or fall dish. The full written recipe is in the description, so don't you worry, you guys are gonna love this recipe.
I've started out with a few pieces of bacon that I cut into 1/2-inch pieces, and I am cooking them in a large oval Dutch oven until all the fat renders out and the bacon browns. You wanna remove it and then sear your short rib. So I have all of my short rib that I patted dry with paper towels, seasoned on all sides with salt and pepper, and we are now going to sear them over medium heat using the bacon grease from the pan. And we're gonna do that on each side for about a minute to a minute and a half, or just until they start to brown. Do it in however many batches you need to without overcrowding the pan, setting the seared short rib aside as you finish cooking it on all sides. And once you've gone through all your short rib, which this recipe makes about 4 pounds, you're going to pour out all of the excess grease from the pan and then put just about a tablespoon of olive oil back in, and in go the sliced carrots and onions, just a rough chop on those because they're going to cook down in the oven anyway. You want to cook those for about 10 minutes, stirring over medium heat, and then add in a tablespoon of tomato paste, stir and cook for a couple minutes, and then we're going to add back in the short rib that we seared from before, as well as any of the juices that collect on the pan. Now just nestle them however they will fit. I will say for this portion you're going to need a large Dutch oven or pot, something that can fit all these. We're going to add in 1 whole bottle of red wine. Use a good one you would drink. This is not the place for cheap stuff that you think is gross. Use a good full-bodied red wine. I'm using Cabernet Sauvignon. And a quart of beef stock, which should cover all of the short rib. Now we're going to throw in a lot of herbs. So we have some bay leaves. I find 4 is a good number for this. I also have a bunch of fresh thyme and some fresh rosemary, as well as crushed cloves of garlic that we're putting in there. And then we're going to add salt and pepper as well. You want to bring this to a simmer over the stove, cover, and then put in a 300-degree oven for around 3.5 hours until fork tender. Serve it over mashed potatoes. You may want to skim the fat off the top after it comes out of the oven because all that liquid is absolutely delicious. There will just be a little bit more fat because it's short rib, but this is so good.
Now this is something I just get so excited to eat every time I make it because there is something so comforting about short rib. The way it just shreds and melts in your mouth, the flavor is unreal. And served over mashed potatoes, which by the way, I have a video with a great mashed potato recipe, so go check that out. I will link it, don't worry. Once again, the full written recipe is in the description along with links to my other social media, so please go check that out. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave me some comments, and of course, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.